Ever since Technoblade became mayor, my life has been in a crisis. You see, over the past few days, I've been really focusing on getting my farming level up, because I'm only farming level 24, and the higher your farming level, the more crops you get every single time you harvest something. More crops would just simply equal more money. With Technoblade as mayor, he actually has a perk called Blood God's Blessing, which gives plus 50% more skill experience, which means I would gain farming XP at 1.5 times my normal rate. In addition to this, I actually ate a booster cookie, which gives plus 20% skill experience, maxing my rate of XP gain up to 1.7 times. Now in hindsight, this seems like a good thing, right? Like why is my life in such a crisis if I'm almost doubling my rate of farming XP gain? Well, Technoblade's only going to be mayor for the next 5 days, and this booster cookie only lasts 4 days. This means that I had a limited amount of time to take advantage of this boost. And because of this, every single second, every single minute that I'm not playing Skyblock and farming, I think to myself, man, I'm missing out on so much farming XP. Like, I'd just be sitting in the bathroom, and all of a sudden, I'd just think to myself, man, how much farming XP am I losing from this? And then I'll calculate it in my head, and I'll just fall into a deep depression. In fact, I realized that all that time I spent doing an intro, I could have spent farming potatoes. So what I'm saying, more or less, is that you guys actually ended up costing me so much farming XP loss. Now, I was actually working on a video detailing the entire resistance and its events. I was compiling all these clips of how Dante rose to power, how the resistance was rising, and then guess what? I ended up missing the actual resistance event because the admins decided to schedule it at 2:30 on a Friday afternoon. You know what I'm doing Friday at 2:30? I'm in school, okay? Now, I've never really liked school, but this was the last straw. I mean, school has costed me sleep, it's caused me a lot of stress, but now it costed me the opportunity to meet Technoblade, and that was absolutely unacceptable. I'm ensuring that this never happens again. It's official. I'm dropping out of school to play Skyblock full-time. Now, while I was farming potatoes for farming XP, I thought to myself, I could really maximize the amount of potatoes I'm getting, because I'm actually saving up enough enchanted baked potatoes to upgrade my tier 2 potato hoe to tier 3. It's still going to take forever, and I was like, you know, since I'm already doing so much farming over the next 5 days, I might as well find a few ways to get some more potatoes while I'm doing this. And that's when I realized there's actually a new enchant called Harvesting 6. Now, my hoe currently has Harvesting 5, and Harvesting 6 is just a slight boost up. It's really, really slight. But over time, it's really going to build up. Finally bought the Harvesting 6 book off the auction house. After it took forever, by the way, because every single time I would try to buy it, someone else would grab it before me, because it's such high demand. And so finally, I got the Harvesting 6 book. I go to an anvil, I put in my potato hoe, I put in my Harvesting 6 book, and it doesn't work. She ended up asking my Discord if it worked for them, and apparently it doesn't work for anyone. And I don't know if it's like a bug or if there's some sort of requirement we just haven't met yet. But in short, Harvesting 6 was not going to work for now. But that's when I discovered another item, Farming for Dummies, which is more or less a hot potato book, but for farming tools. You can apply up to 5 of these onto your farming tool and get up to plus 5 farming fortune, which is, you don't understand how minuscule that is. That is so insignificant. But I couldn't bear the thought of farming while knowing I was missing out on that plus 5 farming fortune. I couldn't do it. I couldn't live with myself. And so, I tried to buy it. But it was the same story. It just keeps selling out. If I can't even get one of these, how do you expect me to get 5 of them? Alright, you know what? I'm determined to sit here until I get one of these books. Please. Part of me is convinced that this book doesn't actually exist and it's just a giant troll by the admins to see how long people will sit at the auction house clicking buttons endlessly just to get plus 5 farming fortune. Alright, what if I go to page 2 and pay 150 for it? Oh, I got it. Wait a second. I just paid 150,000 for it. At least we know it exists, alright? At least we know that it exists. Alright, you know what? It's not a big deal. At least I got it for content. That was not worth 150,000 coins. So recently, with Technoblade as mayor, potato prices have dropped so much. Enchanted baked potatoes are usually 40,000. Sometimes they can climb up to 60,000. They're 33,000 right now. And I mentioned earlier that I wanted to craft my tier 2 potato hoe to a tier 3. I also mentioned that I wanted to maximize efficiency, and this was one of the best ways to do it. Now, before, upgrading this hoe would have cost me about 8.5 million extra coins. It's only going to cost me 6.7 million coins, so I'm actually going to do a buy order. Wait a second. I didn't mean to click that. Wait. I didn't mean to click that. Wait, give it back. Give it. I meant to. I didn't mean to sell all my potatoes. Oh no. No. I was gonna click. Oh, I was supposed to click buy instantly, and I just misclicked and just sold all my potatoes. Okay. One click and it's all gone. I still need Jacob's tickets. Are you serious? Okay, how much are these? Oh no, no, no. Okay, you know what? We've gone too far. I'll take. Okay. I'm just really upset. Wait, hold on, I don't have enough. At least I got it on video. Last time I actually did a misclick and I lost 1,000,000 coins from that misclick and I didn't even get it on video. So I was pretty upset there. At least I got this on video and I can use it for content. Here we go. Ooh, it has an animation. That's pretty cool. Was it worth all the money I just lost? I mean, I don't know. You know, me playing Skyblock has really made me realize just what drug users feel like, because I remember the last time that I accidentally put 2 million worth of enchanted books on the wrong farming tool, and so for the next, like, 17 hours after that, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I was like, wait a second, you know, I'd comfort myself, right, in my head. I'd be like, you know, you could just farm Netherwart for a few hours, earn it all back, but then I'd be like, but if I hadn't sold it and I farmed Netherwart for 2 hours, then I would have 2 million more coins than I did. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm just this is barely noticeable at all whatsoever. I just spent over 10 million coins upgrading this hoe, and it is barely recognizable. The rate in which I'm farming potatoes right now is like very largely the same. Like, imagine if that was real life, right? And you're like scrolling through your bank app and then you just misclick and accidentally just lose 10% of your entire net worth. So it's the next day, and I actually was able to get harvesting 6 on my potato hoe last night, which was pretty cool. Oh yeah, I also hit farming 25 last night, so that was pretty epic. Now, I always knew that I had an issue, but until today, I hadn't realized the extent of it. You see, during the weekend, I actually have to go out and do things that don't involve farming virtual potatoes. And all those hours that I'm gone, I'm missing out on so many potatoes, and I'm also missing out on so much farming XP. So I was like, how am I going to maximize this? How am I going to ensure that I'm gaining farming XP while I'm gone? And I had a brilliant idea. So I came up with the idea of hiring my 9-year-old sister to go on my Skyblock account and farm potatoes for me while I'm gone. I don't have a problem. You have a problem.